Why is the SAPS prioritizing visible policing this festive season? What prompted the deployment of the police officers at shopping malls across the country? And why are such crime prevention interventions not implemented throughout the year? And how will the promotion of over 1,000 police officers impact morale in this service? What time is it? It is question time. Welcome to Question Time. My name is Mpho Tsedu. The South African Police Service says criminal activity at shopping malls has declined since officers were deployed at the centers across the country. With the festive period now in full swing, police officers are leaving nothing to chance. What has raised a few eyebrows, though, is the deployment of almost qualified police officers. Those are trainees at these crime hotspots. But are we likely to see a significant crime reduction this festive period? A reminder that this is a live program, and therefore you can call us, air your views, comment, ask questions. It is question time after all. The number to dial 089-110-4210, 089-110-4210. Our Twitter handle at QuestionTime24. My guest today, Lieutenant General Khomotso Phahlane is the Acting National Police Commissioner. General, welcome to Question Time. Really appreciate your time. You've been up and about, I can see malls and all that. One of the questions that people, not even a question, some of the comments that I heard on social media as well, it would seem it was a good strategy to deploy police officers, regardless of whether they have had their final parade or not, but it would appear that it has worked.
It is working. It's supposed to be the way of life. Mm-hmm. Police people are supposed to be all over. Police visibility has to be increased. Crime prevention is our mandate. The investigation of crime is our mandate. Mm-hmm. During periods like this, we obviously intensify our policing operations. Mm. And we have resolved that in going back to basics, one of those that will characterize that approach will be visible policing.
Yes.
Patrolling the streets of our country, being all over the townships, and doing exactly what the Constitution demands from us as a policing organization, which is to render a service to the people of this country.
But the question then becomes, if it is working in the manner that it has been, why is it not a throughout the year program?
You have to ask me, when did you initiate it? I'm in this position for the past 2 months. So having accepted the responsibility when approached and appointed by the President as an acting national commissioner, we would have committed ourselves to ensure a turnaround as far as policing is concerned, and to ensure that we primarily focus our resources and efforts on the fight against crime and ensuring that the police service does justice in the execution of the mandate which is located in the Constitution of our country.
So what was the X factor to the reduction of violent crimes now in this period?
Well, as you have noted, we are visible. And for crime to be committed, there has to be an opportunity and there has been a desire. Our role as the police is to take out of the equation the opportunity through visibility. We are doing exactly that to discourage the commission of crime by being present everywhere else and not giving the criminals an opportunity to do so.
And then, if I was younger, I was going to use the word bang. You arrive with a bang. I mean, promoting officers. What has this done to the morale of this?
let's first say that we take pride in being members of the South African Police Service. The majority of the people that are found in the police service did not come here because they could not find a job elsewhere. Yeah. They have answered a call. Now, in terms of promotions, one of the pillars of our back to basics approach was to attend to the morale of the police people. Promotions will go a long way in improving the morale of our police people and ensuring that they are valued in the work that they are doing. We are truly grateful that we are able to promote the numbers that we are promoting now, following engagement which was successful with Solidarity. This matter was before the courts, but we found it in ourselves, we found it necessary that we should approach Solidarity and engage on the matter to find a solution out of court, which we did. And that obviously results in over 1,300 police officers being promoted retrospectively from the 1st of April 2013.
But then they say you don't promote black cops. That's the outcry there.
Policing is not about black and white. It's about a capacity to render a service. And it's immaterial as to what the complexion of the officers are. The question is, are they capable? Are they skilled? Are they competent to execute a policing mandate? So to us, when you start talking race and gender, you talk to the Constitution, because the Constitution demands from all of us to have an organization which is representative of the demographics of our country. Thus, when we employ, when we promote, we will always take that on board, because it's part and parcel of what this democratic dispensation is about. And it's about us ensuring that those priorities that government has put forward gets translated into implementation. They can't just be statements out there without them being realized in practice.
Okay, I want us to take a quick break. When we return, we'll be taking your calls. The number to dial 0891104210. Our Twitter handle at QuestionTime24. We're talking with the head of the South African Police Service. What's your comment or question?
Hello, it's a favorite minister here. Yane, party is a very nice language because it was written by you, the people. Here's a good one. Try hard, an individual who tries against all odds. Hoi! Give me water!
Bryhards, keep cool with a case of Costa Light for $179.99 and help make party South Africa's 12th official language. Tops at Spa. Shake things up.
It's that time of the year again where good friends and families come together to celebrate with love. It's Christmas time. Christmas time. It's Christmas time. From the SABC News family to yours. Have a very Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year.
Welcome back. You're still watching Question Time. My guest today is, I don't know, is it Lieutenant General or Lieutenant General Phahlane?
General Phahlane.
Okay, General Phahlane, that's the safest way. Is the Acting National Police Commissioner. Now, When you came in, there was a whole lot of things happening within the South African Police Services. Have you stabilized?
The fact that we are successful in what we are doing, we have the morale where it's supposed to be, and we are doing our work as demanded by the Constitution, will suggest that the stabilization is home.
And then soon thereafter, there was, the spate of police killings and all that. But let me firstly take, Mzwakhe, you're calling us from Soweto. I'm told, what is it, is a question or comment? Mzwakhe, welcome. Mzwakhe, welcome.
Hello.
Yes, welcome.
Hello.
Yes, we can hear you. If you could just speak louder, or perhaps maybe our technology here. But yeah, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Hello.
Yes, go ahead.
Hello.
We seem to be having a problem there. Please call us back, Mzwakhe. We would love to hear what your question is. The police killings really affected the morale of the police. What is being done to ensure that policemen are safe? I know you always say the media, you also have a role to play. When policemen are killed, you don't talk a lot, but when a policeman allegedly involved in the death of an inmate or a suspect, it's news.
Yeah. Well, let's appreciate that police people are the most important resource that this organization has. They need to be valued. They need to be appreciated. The attack on the police is an attack on the authority of the state. And that calls for all of us to respond accordingly. In our response, we must be responsible. We must respond within the framework of the law.
Okay, just hold there. Mzwakhe, you're back. Welcome to Question Time. What is it, a question or comment? Hello, Mzwakhe. Mzwakhe.
Hello.
Yes, go ahead. Perhaps if they can just write on the screen there that Mzwakhe is on the line, you would also see. Mzwakhe, go ahead.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes.
No, I'm just saying it's not clear, but congratulations once again to General Phahlane. It truly I concur with you, what you have said, Mpho, that he actually landed with a bang. The public welcomes and appreciate the fact that visible policing has actually led to zero crime at the malls. As we speak, not a single mall has actually been marked. And I think he has said initially it's back to the basics. People are excited because already recently he said he will revisit old dockets, and the promotion of the police is the best morale mechanism for the SABC, so that they are rewarded, because excellence has got to be rewarded, and their loyalty, hard work pays. And there are a number of breakthroughs recently from the Rose Park, Double Murder, and there is harmony between them and the Hawks. You've seen General Khomotso and him and the Minister and Teko. So the confidence is restored. I think this is what South Africans need. Safety and security. We applaud. We congratulate. Keep up the good work, General.
Okay, thank you very much. Well, your response there.
Yeah, I can just express my appreciation to the observations that Mzwakhe is making, and with the understanding that we owe it to this country to do more. We are not doing the people of this country any favor in the service that we are rendering. The Constitution obliges us. The people have got a reason to demand a service. And our commitment is to respond accordingly and provide them with the policing service that they so deserve.
There's something which, I don't know whether it's unpopular or what. It would appear that police officers are not comfortable to use the resources at their disposal to deal with crime. Why? Is it because there are smartphones out there, General?
I want to go back to the issue you raised of the police killings. When the call came in,
okay,
we did not conclude them.
Sure.
And I was saying that it is an expectation that our people must respond accordingly. That response must be responsible, a response that should be within the confines of the law.
Okay.
The law provides that we should use force when it is necessary.
Mm-hmm.
But it can be excessive force. It must be proportional use of force. But at times I'm asking myself, why must we even get there? Why are those that are on the wrong side of the law not surrendering? Why must we go into a tussle if a person knows very well that he or she has done something wrong? Mm-hmm. Why don't people volunteer themselves to be handed over so that we could take them to the courts? Don't you think that we will show how peaceful we are as a nation?
You must tell me later which country you are living in, where people will just hand themselves over. Jay,
but we depart from the premise that we are law-abiding citizens.
Jay, welcome quickly.
Yes, thank you, Mpho. Hello, General, and congratulations for your new position, sir. My name is Jay from East Rand. General, I'm a former police officer. How do you can you handle, or this question in this session, do you follow up on the work of your subordinates when they charge members of the police force to avoid charging members fraudulently and dismissing them for no reason? I have 100% win in my cases, in criminal cases. I was dismissed fraudulently and my name was used fraudulently, and I request that you deal with the managers who are dismissing us fraudulently from the police force. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you very much for raising the issue. Without details, I will not be able to deal with that matter comprehensively. I will want to be dealt with, it must be dealt with on a case-by-case basis, so that I am able to access, the particulars of the specific matter. But where, for example, there is such manifesting itself, we surely will have to deal with it. The disciplinary process provides for an appeals mechanism. And if there was wrongdoing on anyone's part, that should come to the fore and it will be dealt with accordingly.
Okay, so would you advise him to perhaps take it up maybe with your office?
Yeah, I'll suggest that he provide us with his particulars so that we can have an interaction with him to be able to go into the details of the matter.
Okay, we've got Andy on the line. You're calling us from the West Rand. Your question or comment, sir?
I would like to greet your viewers and the acting national commissioner. And my comment for the back to basics and this festive season period is that the 13 million people of this province and by and large the people of this country have shown excitement in working with the police in dealing with the perceptions that the police cannot be trusted. Today we did around at the mall in Maponya Mall, and a lot of people coming through to speak to the police officers. Let me also take this opportunity to thank all the student police officers who were deployed in those malls around Gauteng. Let me single out the positive response from the people at Key West Mall in Mogale City, as well as Cradlestone Mall in the Mogale City area, where people, when the students were deployed in the malls, people were applauding those student police officers who were deployed in that mall.
Okay.
And I'm grateful. I am grateful to the people of South Africa, to the people of the province, for them realizing that it is time that they join hands with the police in order to defeat crime and criminals.
Okay, thank you very much, Andy, for that call. General, it would appear well, it's a positive feedback out there.
That's what we want. We had said together with the minister and the leadership of the police that we want to instill some confidence and hope in the people of this country. The deployment of trainees was one of those initiatives we thought
which was questioned.
Well, I don't know who will question it. People who are peace-loving, who understand the challenges of policing and the need to maximize our capacity, will never have an issue with the deployment of trainees.
Police officers.
Unarmed, it must be a very good sign that we are not at war, that we are able to walk unarmed in the streets of our country, and that's what we must work towards achieving. In any event, those trainees are well trained. They have already spent 8 months of their 10 months training in the college.
Yes.
They are nearing the end of the first phase of training, which will end in 2 months' time.
Okay.
They are better positioned, and that's why they have done an excellent job. And as the acting national commissioner, I take pride in the work that they do.
Let's have a look at our tweets. There, Opa Mofokeng says, when will the police search the massive trailers crossing the borders and visible policing, please? I wish we had dealt with that question last, but this is Moloko, says, I nearly got robbed last night at Park Station and the police just stood there saying they are not armed. Oh, that's a difficult one. Lesego Mkhotsi says, visible policing should be part of SAP's daily activities. It shouldn't be public holidays activity. Let's just talk a bit about this visible policing. You are promising that this is going to be the order of the day going forward.
I'm saying that visible policing should be the way of life in policing.
All right.
It's our core business. We can't only be there to respond to complaints. We can't only be there to investigate crimes.
Okay.
We need to be visible in patrolling the streets of our country, and back to basics demands from us not only to be patrolling while we are mobile.
Okay.
We need to be on the horseback, we need to be on the bicycles, we need to be on foot patrol, and that's what policing is about.
Adrian, you're in the Free State. Very quickly, please.
Good evening, gentlemen. I have two questions down there, all three. First of all, what is the police going to do about those weapons that is get stolen from police officers or sold by them or just trade for drugs or things like that?
Okay.
Secondly is, at this point of time, the police are only security guards for Pick and Pay or Woolworths or something like that. Why don't they do visible policing on the farms, where there's already over 200 farmers killed?
Okay.
At the same time, there is only 80 police officers killed. Thank you for that, sir.
Thank you very much, Adrian. Farm killings and perhaps the theft of weapons.
Well, should he have evidence on firearms stolen, he must report that to the nearest police station so that we can act. In the instance where our members are found to have contravened any of the regulations, including the loss of firearms, they are dealt with accordingly, both criminally and departmentally.
Okay.
We can't show any mercy in that regards, because if you look at the weapon mainly used in the commission of crime, it is a firearm, and therefore it must be all of us responsibility to share information if we know where such are. I don't know where the caller is coming from to say police people are security guards in Pick and Pay. We are becoming more and more visible. And farm attacks are equally a concern to us. That is why the employment of the rural safety strategies and so on comes into the equation.
General Phahlane, thank you very much, and we wish you all the best with your work.
Thank you very much, sir.
That was General Phahlane, the Acting National Police Commissioner, and that was Question Time for today. A big thank you to my guests and to you for watching the show. Let's meet again tomorrow. From me and the crew, you have yourself a wonderful time. Goodbye.